Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
If you're a fan of comic books and comic book conventions, Daytona Beach Comic Con needs to be on your list of must-attend events. It's a show that actually focuses on comic books. Imagine that! This year's event is happening on Saturday, September the 6th, and Sunday, September the 7th. Silverline creators will be there, so we'll see you at the show. If you find yourself in the Orlando area, and let's be honest, doesn't everyone come to Orlando for the House of Mouse? Head over to Coliseum of Comics to get your comic book fix. Be sure to check out their location on East Colonial Drive, where they carry a wide selection of independent comics, including Silverline books. Stop by and don't forget to tell them Silverline sent you. Hey, if you're an independent comic creator looking to get your comic printed, look no further than Kablam Digital Printing. They print our comics and do a fantastic job. They can even print special edition covers. When you reach out to them, be sure to tell them Silverline sent you. Looking for a bold way to boost your business? Advertise with Silverline Comics, reaching readers across the U.S. and around the world. Affordable rates, passionate fans, and national and international exposure, all packed inside thrilling, action-packed comics. All ads must be PG-13, perfect for reaching all ages. Spots are limited. Grab your ad space today and become part of the adventure. Silverline Comics, where adventure lives and your brand thrives. Email us at silverlinepublishingllc@gmail.com for more information. And make mine Silverline.
Hi, this is Tim TK, host of That Silverline Show on Tuesday. Join us at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific every Tuesday night as we discuss pop culture and the joys of making comics.
Hi, I'm Barb Kilber, co-host of Silverline's Wednesday Wham. Join us each Wednesday nights as we discuss comics, literature, movies, and anything else that may catch our attention.
I'm Roland Mann, and I host Silverline's Silver Sunday. Join me every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern as we make mine Silverline.
All right, everyone, welcome to Silverline Tuesday. I am Kasisi Harris. You can call me Kaz, and I am the guest host here on Silverline Tuesday. And, as we start our show, I'm just going to have us go around just for the new folks who may not know us, right, and give a brief introduction of who you are, and what you've done, and how you're working with Silverline right now. Okay, we'll start with you, Jose. Let me do this. Boom, boom.
Okay, who's first?
You, Jose. Go. Jose, can you hear me?
I'm Jose. I'm a penciler for. Yep.
There you go.
For Obsolete. I'm an inker for Cat and Mouse Vipers, and I'm here.
And you're an extraordinaire. Okay. All right, we're going to go. David, tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you've done.
David Rios. I'm working on finishing up the Demon's Tales book. It's all in Roland's hands right now. I did the issues 2, 3, and 4 of that in the trade. And then I'm also working on a new book, Silver Storm. And then I'm working on another project with Ron, separate from Silverline. So yeah, I got lots of fun things going on.
Okay, Ron, tell us.
Howdy, guys. Hey, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
All right, I'm Ron Fortier, the comic writer guy. I've been doing this kind of stuff for over 50 years now. With a resume list that's way too long to cover here. But anyways, at the moment, amongst the 9 different projects I'm working on is the 6-issue miniseries with Silverline called Beyond the Stars,
Nice.
which I'm doing with a superb, gifted Italian artist named Andrea Bermuda. We're wrapping up issue number 5, which I'm kind of hoping we'll have out to Silverline maybe in another month or so. After that, Silverline also has a 3-part miniseries that I wrote a little over a year ago now that's in production called Chivalry Incorporated, which is a private eye kind of crime thriller. So that's where I'm at these days, like I said, plus multiple other projects. Again, as David mentioned, I corralled him into a new project that we're doing for Antarctic Press and Ben Dunn. So, you know, part of our theme tonight is something that I had suggested to Roland a few weeks back about assembling teams and the challenges that brings about when you have an idea for a comic project, but you're just that one guy, whether you're the artist or the letterer, the inker, whatever. And so, you know, hey, you know, just thought we'd talk about some of the challenges of today, finding and assembling a creative team.
Okay. Well, rounding it out, I'm Kasisi Harris, guest host here. My career is really short, so right here at Silverline, penned an issue of Trump's in the Christmas issue that came out, I think 2 or 3 years ago. And then worked on the new Silverline Team Up Volume 2 with Miss Fury and Tempest. That'll come out soon, so that'll be exciting. But other than that, working on hopefully a new project, but that is yet to be announced, so we'll see. All right, now, Ron, I know you had everything prepared for this team assemble, but we pivoted. We pivoted the topic tonight. The topic.
Okay.
It's going to be fun, though. It's going to be easy. No prep work. In fact, this will be easy for all 3 of you because you're pros. You've been in this industry so long. This is going to be Guess That Superhero. We've got trivia tonight.
Oh, jeez.
We got it. Nope. You guys got it. Here's a scoreboard. Let's kind of go briefly over how this is going to work. So I am going to read a question. And we're going to go in the order that you see on the screen. Jose, then David, then Ron, right? And from the clue that I give, you're going to try and guess the superhero. Now, I'm going to be fair and give you the chance to pick which area of the ones that I'm going to name out that you get the question from. Okay? So it's going to be X-Men, DC villains, Avengers, right? I'm going to let you pick between those 3. And then we'll go. Now, we're going to let the viewers chime in too. Now, here's the thing about viewers, right? Viewers can guess as well. And if any of the viewers get the right answer, they get the point, right? I know that makes it really hard for the panel, but because you guys are the pros, you guys got to accept that handicap. Now, the other rule is viewers, if you're out there going to participate, do not put your answer in the chat until we have called on all the panelists. I'll go, hey, viewers, what do you think the answer is? And then you can respond, right? Now, I don't think any of the panelists would cheat. These are honest folk. So they're not going to look in there and try and take your answer, but we also don't want to give them the opportunity to do that either. Okay? Please don't put your answers in the chat until I ask for it.
I feel Kasisi was looking at me when he said that. I'm just maybe I'm paranoid.
Not at all.
He had to pick like the night that I am brain fried from yesterday.
That means this is gonna be easy. Those are the best nights because you just go off of intuition. Hey, Pops, how you doing? All right, Pops has played this game several times on Wednesday. So this will be old hat for him, okay? All right, now again, I'm going to give you guys a warm-up round, so we're not going to score this. We're just going to try it out, okay? We're going to give a warm-up round. Now, again, the categories are right? You can do X-Men. You can do the Avengers. You can do Spider-Man, or you can do DC villains. So, Jose, which of those do you choose?
Let's go X-Men.
X-Men? Okay. All right, fair. All right. What's Professor Xavier's real name?
Like his full name?
Yeah. I mean, you can, yes. Again, this
Okay,
practice
do I
round.
hit-
This
do
should
I-
be
do I
easy.
hit the buzzer?
No, Jose, you go first. So this is what I do. Jose, you go first. Then I'll
okay.
call David. Then I'll call Ron. Then I'll call Chat. So Jose,
Charles,
what is
like Professor Charles Xavier?
Charles Xavier? That's your final answer.
My final answer.
Okay. What about you, David? What is Professor Xavier's real name?
Yeah, Charles Xavier.
Okay. And Ron, what is Professor Xavier's real name?
I'm going to echo that same thing.
Charles Xavier. And then I would go, hey, viewers, now that the panelists have all chimed in, what do you think Professor Xavier's real name is? And they'll go, if they're there, they'll go, Charles Xavier, Kaskisi. And I'll go, bing, 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 bing. You all are right. You all get a point. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So that's the rhythm of it. Does that seem
I was really
fair?
hoping you were going to go something crazy like Francis.
Well, right now this is just a layup, right? This is just a layup. I think you're going to get it no matter what. So now we're going to go into the real game. Are we ready?
Never, but that's okay.
Okay.
I'm going to suck so bad at this, it's ridiculous.
I don't believe that. I think you got it.
I do. I've forgotten more than I remember. Believe me.
I'll take Captain Caveman for 100 hours.
If you know what, maybe next time I'll have that as a category. All right. So Jose picked the warm-up round. David, of those 4 categories, remember X-Men, the Avengers, Spider-Man, and DC villains, which category do you choose from?
I'll probably stick with X-Men this time.
Okay. All right, X-Men. Here we go. In the E is for extinction story, what country was destroyed? Jose, what is your answer?
Genosha?
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer, yeah.
David, in the E is for extinction story, what country was destroyed?
Genosha.
Final answer.
Yep.
All right, Ron. In the E.
I have no clue, but since these guys seem to know what they're talking about, I'm going to say Genosha.
A true game show, man. He's like, look, if we at least I'll level the playing field. All right,
I want
chat.
you to listen to the tone that we said it, because I was Genosha, and Dave was like, Genosha.
See, I was ready to say Moldavia. I don't know. Transylvania, maybe.
Oh, my gosh. All right, chat. If you're out there and you're listening, this is your opportunity to chime in. In the E is for extinction story. What country was destroyed? Give you a couple seconds. See if anybody chimes in. Okay. All right. The answer is Genosha. You all get a point. Love it. Look at that. See how easy this is? Do you see how easy this is?
Yeah.
My
Oh, you wait. You should make them write it down so they don't get the answer from the others. Oh, next time, there's enough. Hopefully, there'll be enough confusion in this to where they won't really know if the other person is.
Roland,
I want to know why Roland didn't jump in on that.
Nothing but humiliation to the max. Okay?
In fact, I'm writing that down. That's going to be next time. I'm going to make. Oh, that's good. Okay, write it down.
That and Captain Caveman.
And Captain Caveman. Captain Written down now. It will happen. All right, Ron. We got four categories. Oh, go ahead. Oh, okay. We got four categories, Ron. We got X-Men. We got Avengers. We got Spider-Man. And we got DC villains. Which category do you want this next question to come from?
All right, let's go Spider-Man.
All right, Spider-Man. Okay. Boo. Okay, here we go. Jose. Well, I gotta give you a harder one than that. Okay. Which accessory? Yeah. No, because this is you're a pro. So we gotta. Which accessory first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man 130 after Marvel Comics made a deal with the toy company? I'm going to read that again so you have some time to think about it. Okay. Which accessory first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man 130 after Marvel Comics made a deal with the toy company? Jose, what is your answer? You got this. You got
Jose,
Spider
Buggy? The wackiest toy you can. It's probably going to be.
I don't know. Is the Spider Buggy considered an accessory?
There you go.
The what? The what?
The Spider Buggy, the Doom Buggy, Spider Doom Buggy.
Spider Buggy. Is that your final answer?
It's gonna have to be.
Okay. All right, David. What's your answer? Which accessory first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man 130 after Marvel Comics made a deal with a toy company?
Honestly, I have no idea, but if I'm doing a guess, I want to say the spider projector that he has that shoots the Spider-Man up on the wall.
The belt projector thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that seems like a good toy inspiration.
Spider projector. Is that your final answer? Something like that. Okay.
Yep.
All right, Ron. What do you got? Which accessory first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man 130 after Marvel Comics made a deal with a toy company?
Okay, I have no clue what the heck you would call this thing, but I remember the toys.
Okay.
Because originally Spidey didn't have anything on his wrist that shot out his web.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, after he becomes super popular, kids are running around Christmas time with these plastic web shooters attached to their wrist. And I'm saying they developed a storyline where he ended up having to make something on both wrists. So plastic wrist shooters or whatever.
Okay, so web slingers, web shooters. All right, chat, this is now your time. And I already see one answer in the chat. The Spider-Mobile. Okay. Are there any other answers in chat? Which accessory first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man 130 after Marvel Comics made a deal with a toy company? So that's the buzzer sound. Okay. The answer is he cheated. The Spider-Mobile, a vehicle he eventually abandoned at the bottom of a river. Chat gets.
He cheated. You say Roland cheated.
Look at that. He put them back on the board. They were at 0. Now they're at 1. It's tied field. Tied field.
Didn't Jose get it?
No. Oh, I guess Spider Buggy. Spider Buggy. Is that? I mean,
I don't know if they were the same thing or not.
I mean.
See, I'm still stuck in 129. So I'm like, all right, that was Punisher. What? Where are we going with that? Who? Yeah.
All right, Jose is the butt. Did you envision the mobile? I'll be grateful. Did you envision the Spider Mobile?
I mean, I didn't know there was anything other than the Spider Buggy. To be honest with you, I just remember it looking like a Doom Buggy.
Yeah.
Let's see what Let's see what the actual spider buggy looks like.
Oh,
Spider.
Oh, yeah.
Bumblebee. All right.
Yeah, that would be the dune buggy. That was in. It was also in into the.
Oh, yeah, it kind of looks like a dune buggy. Okay. Yep, it looks like it. You get it, Jose. You get it. You're winning.
Go, Jose.
All right. Okay. Now that you're winning, Jose. Now that you're winning, you have to pick the category that the question will come from. Again, we have X-Men, Avengers, Spider-Man, and DC villains. Which category?
DC. It's me. It's on me, right?
Yep, it's on you. Which category?
DC villains.
Ooh.
I'm
okay.
surprised you didn't pick that your first time around. You know, Mr. Who's Who of the DC universe.
Oh, this means you're okay. We're okay.
The pressure's on him for this one.
Okay, that means I got to pick a real good one. A real good one. Okay.
No, you don't.
That's gonna take both of us.
It doesn't matter which one you pick, Jazz. We ain't gonna get
Oh, you guys got this. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys are all on the scoreboard. Okay, let's see how you do with this one. Oh, I think he's gonna get this. I think you're gonna get this, Jose. But I'm gonna read it anyway, so everybody else has a chance. Sinestro was born on what planet?
Corridor.
What is it, Jose? What'd you say?
Corridor.
Kargar. Is that your final answer?
Yep. Final answer.
David, what planet was Sinestro born on?
That's a good question. I'm just gonna tail off of his.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh. All right. All right. All right, Ron, you're up. Sinestro was born on what planet?
You know what? I don't remember what they called the bloody stupid planet where the Guardians lived themselves. I think it was like
Oa.
That was
Oa. I'm gonna say Oa.
Oa. Okay. Oa. And then Roland said no clue.
Welcome to our club, Roland.
All right. Anybody else in chat? This is your time. If you know what planet Sinestro was born on, chime in right now. All right. The answer is Corrigar. Corrigar. So we got David. Jose, you're still leading. You're still leading. Okay. All right. David's he's gonna change this though. All right, what category, David? Where we going?
Go back to Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. He was confident on that one too. So okay. Let's get into the real meat of Spider-Man. All right, here's the question. What notorious name error did Stan Lee make in Amazing Spider-Man #1? Jose. What notorious name error did Stan Lee make in Amazing Spider-Man #1? You pass? Don't. You got this. You got this.
Improvise, Dave. Whatever you say is going to be funny anyways.
Right? I don't know. Aunt May?
Aunt May. So spelling out A-N-T for Aunt May instead of like.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Why not?
Okay. All right, David. What notorious name error did Stan Lee make in Amazing Spider-Man #1?
I know that he did, but I don't remember what it was at all. No clue at all.
You can't say that, not get it. You can't say that.
I have no clue. No clue.
Give me some. You got to guess now. You just got to guess.
Make it up, Dave. Make it up. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Wow. No pressure. No pressure.
Nope. You got it. All right. 10 seconds.
Man Spider.
Man Spider. Okay.
You just reversed it.
Man Spider. All right, Ron, what do you got? I know you know this answer.
I don't know this answer. Hey, basically, if you're gonna make a screwy mistake, Peter's arch enemy in high school was Flash Thompson, so I'm saying he called him Flash Gordon.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
That's actually really good. All right. Now the chat says, I've heard this, but I've forgotten. I want to say it was Peter's last name. Ooh, okay. So we got
Peter Porker or something?
That's me.
I was originally thinking that, but no, I don't think so.
Okay, the answer. He referred to Spider-Man as Peter Palmer instead of Peter Parker. Look at that. That was Peter's last name. What are you guys doing? You can't let Roland win this. You can't let him come on the scoreboard like this.
Well, the only way we can keep him from winning is to, sit here and exist in the DC universe.
Well, you guys get to pick the category. All right, Ron. Which of the categories do you want the question to come from? X-Men, Avengers, Spider-Man, or DC villains?
All right, let's go back to DC villains.
Oof, I like it.
Give Jose a chance.
Okay, I think you guys are going to get this. This is a layup. Jose, which Wonder Woman villain was created when Dr. Zool experimented on an ape?
Which Wonder Woman villain was created when Dr. Zool experimented on an ape?
Yeah, I think that gives it away. Yeah.
I don't know. Was it Ultra Humanite?
Say it again.
Ultra Humanite?
Final answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, David. Which Wonder Woman villain was created when Dr. Zool experimented on an ape?
I'm going to go another direction, but I don't know if this is a Flash villain or not. I'm going to go with Gorilla Grodd.
Okay. All right, Ron, who you got? Which Wonder Woman villain was created when Dr. Zool experimented on an ape?
Man, that is... I have absolutely no... The only animal villain I can remember for Wonder Woman was Cheetah. So, I mean, he's working in the lab. He's working on animals. I'm going to say Cheetah.
Cheetah. That's actually a good guess, but the ape, I think, gives it away. The answer is...
Wait, did you get Roland's thing?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, let me put... Grog. Is that even a name?
Yeah, he's going for the same one.
Yeah, the same one you said. Now the answer is Giganta. What's
really?
going on? Yeah.
Giganta is an
That's
ape.
interesting. I mean,
Yeah,
she's big. She
I know
her size
she's
and whatnot, but she got like leopard print costume.
Yeah, I know she's a Wonder Woman villain, but the ape.
Yeah, I
don't
didn't
get
think
the connection to the ape.
I mean, I think the ape threw me off. He threw me off there.
I know, but that's my job as the host is to throw you off. All right, nobody got that one. That's disappointing. So now
Man,
we're back at you, Jose. Which category are you choosing from?
you gotta keep it in DC. I gotta,
Oh, we're staying in DC. Okay.
yeah.
Jose has a jet lag, so we can forgive him.
He's winning.
Dee's
Jose,
even better.
who was Bane's father? You know this, Jose. Who was Bane's father?
Who was Bane's what?
Father. Who was Bane's father? His papa.
Say it again.
Who was Bane's father? His daddy. Who was his daddy?
Oh,
You know this.
I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. Oh.
All right.
I don't know. I'm gonna say a famous lucha.
A famous, no name, just a famous lucha.
Listen,
All right.
you can't pronounce his name because it's in Spanish and it has too many E's.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm going with.
All right, now you can't say anybody in the answer was a famous luchador either. You can't do that. You can't claim that. Okay. All right, David. Who was Bane's daddy? Who was Bane's daddy?
Wow. No. Wow. I'm gonna say something twisted like Raish.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Nice.
That's actually, I mean, I can see how you would say that based on the movies. Final answer?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Ron. Who you got? Who was Bane's father?
Well, I know that. That's Chuck Dixon. That's right.
Is that your final answer?
That's amazing.
All right.
Chuck Dixon created Bane. He's his daddy.
That's kind of fair. All right, now Roland said Batman is his daddy. And he laughed at Ron. Okay. All right, so we got Batman in the chat. Anybody else in the chat before y'all gonna let Roland? Okay. It was Edmund Durance, aka King Snake.
Really?
King Snake was Bane's daddy. All right, I'm gonna have to. Oh, we got Agent Cub in there. Okay, all right, Agent Cub. Now, I wanna just I'm gonna ask the just in case, just to fill you in. We're doing guess the superhero. I'm gonna ask the panelists which category to choose from. They're gonna choose. They're gonna answer the question, and then I'm gonna go viewers. What is your answer to the question? And that's when I want you to chime in so they don't cheat. Roland's been trying to help them this whole time, so he's been putting in the chat before they can all answer.
Yeah, like Batman's his daddy.
All right.
I mean, it was just a fair answer. So.
That was a fair answer. That was a fair answer. All right. I think you're up, David. Are you picking category?
I'm going back to X-Men.
Oof. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll dial it down. Maybe I'll try and give you guys a layup. All right, it's coming. Agent Cub is coming. 1 second. Oof. That may be too hard for you. Okay. Nope. You guys are pros. I'm gonna do it. Jose, who were the two primary creators of the Dark Phoenix saga? Who were the two primary creators of the Dark Phoenix saga?
Oh,
you got it.
I mean,
course, Roland knows.
John Byrne.
Okay, John Byrne.
Somebody else?
And someone else. Who is that someone else? Not yet, Agent Cub, not yet. I got a call on you. Gosh.
I don't know. I think one of them was John Byrne.
Don't look at the screen. Do not look at chat. Don't do it.
I don't know.
Guess.
I want to say Chris Claremont, but that's not right.
So you're not.
There's two names. Two names popped in my head.
All right, Chris Claremont. Okay. All right, David. Who were the two primary creators of the Dark Phoenix saga?
Chris Claremont and John Byrne. Those are definitely the two.
And John.
Did I get it right? Oh.
Okay. All right,
Either
Ron.
you're really faking this, or you're.
All right, Ron.
No, John Byrne's Chris Claremont.
You said John Byrne and Chris Claremont?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So in the chat.
When that came out, I wasn't really paying attention to who created what as much as I was just loving art without names.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So in the chat, okay, I see Agent Cub has Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Boom. Let me put that up there. All right. And then we got rolling with Claremont and Byrne. But he said, good one, Agent. All right. The answer is everybody was right. Chris Claremont, John Byrne. So we got
holy cow.
4, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Look at that. Jose is still leading, but David
that was
viewers.
Purely a guess.
Ron, you got to get up on this board. You got to get up on the scoreboard, Ron. All right. What category are you picking for us, Ron? So we got X-Men, Avengers. You said Spider-Man?
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna this will be a good warm-up kind of Spider-Man question. That's too easy. I'm not gonna give. Yes, I'm gonna do it. All right. Which super team did Spider-Man try to join in Amazing Spider-Man Volume #1, Issue #1?
Oh, easy.
Jose, which super team did Spider-Man try to join in Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, Issue 1?
The Fantastic Four?
Final answer?
Final answer.
All right, David.
Yeah, I believe it's Fantastic Four also.
Okay, Fantastic Four. We got 2. All right, Ron.
Fantastic Four. I can see the cover in front of me right now.
Okay, Fantastic Four. Agent.
Got that issue when I was 13 years old.
All right, Agent Cub. You say the Justice League.
That's not his rivalry with what's his name, Johnny Storm.
All right, Roland says the Fantastic Four. Oh, we got Alpha Flight. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That was the other team created by Byrne and Claremont, right?
The other team created. All right. So the answer was Fantastic Four. So again, boom, everybody's getting the point. All right. Gosh, Jose, you're killing this.
I'm guessing this.
Which it's that sleep deprivation. It's bringing out all the answers that are in your skull. All right, what
conscious.
It's your superpower. What category are you picking, Jose? We still
I'm gonna stay with DC.
DC.
Myself. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna do the Avengers. Yeah, the Avengers suck. Okay, we're gonna go DC villains again. All right. I gotta throw. This is.
I think I know less about Avengers than I do about Spider-Man, so I'm gonna go with DC.
Ooh, this one should be pretty easy for you guys. Jose, which villain's family owns a line of funeral parlors?
Which villain's family owns a line of funeral parlors? Not the Falcons, is it?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Falcons. I know they're
Falcons?
monsters. But...
Okay. All right, David. Which villain's family owns a line of funeral parlors?
I'm thinking the same thing, the Falcones.
Oh, see, this is strategy. He's like,
no, really, really, because I think about like some of the shows and that where a lot of the scenes for the Falcones were in funeral homes and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm going with as well. Not tagging off of Jose, but that is a great answer, Jose. By the way.
All right, Ron, what do you got?
I'm going to go with the guys. I'm going to say the Falcons.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Just hope I don't let you all down.
All right. So the chat, Agent Cub says it's Transformers. But I'm going to let you guess again. Okay. In the chat, which villain's family owns a line of Royal Flush Gang? That is viable. You know what? That's a viable answer. The Royal Flush Gang. Any other? Oh, no clue. Lancelot Link. Okay. All right. The answer. The Black Hand, aka William Derrick Hand.
Oh!
You should have got that, Jose.
I should have got that. Wow.
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm disappointed in myself. I'm done.
All right, David. What's the category?
I'm refusing to do Avengers. I can't give it to Roland. So I'm going to stick with the X-Men.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, X-Men. All right. We got to dig deep for this one. I can't give y'all a layup on this one. No. Jose, how did Xavier lose the use of his legs in the comic book canon?
Wasn't it a cave-in?
Huh? I can hear you.
Wasn't it a cave-in?
A cave-in? Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Cave-in. All right, David. This is a layup for you. How did Xavier lose the use of his legs in the comic book canon?
I guess the question is at what time? He lost the use of his legs when he was fighting the Shadow King.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's the original or not. But he did lose the use of his legs fighting the Shadow King.
All right, in the fight with the Shadow King. Final answer?
Yep.
All right, Ron, what do you got? How did Xavier lose the use of his legs in the comic book canon?
I have the foggiest sight.
I believe you got it.
Sitting around watching television all day. I don't know. I'm going to say in a tragic car accident.
In a car accident. It's okay. All right. I know you meant Transformers as a category. I was just giving you a hard time, Agent Cub. I was just giving you a hard time.
Don't put that up there. Dave might beat me.
But not, see, I should have done Transformers. Okay, so chat. How did Xavier lose the use of his legs in the comic book canon? Okay, we got a plane crash. All right. And then, Rose said, I don't know that one. I'm going to say fighting Magneto. The answer is he was crushed in a fight against an alien named Lucifer.
Lucifer. Is that your name?
What a memorable comic that was.
You know what was it was crushed in a fight against an alien named Lucifer. Was that due to a cave-in? No, we're not gonna do that. Okay.
I'm not. Yeah,
So,
that might be a stretch, buddy.
so again, at what point are they talking about? Because he was walking for a while, and then he did fight the Shadow King, and he lost.
That's because of Forge, right? He was able to walk because of Forge.
I mean, was the fight against Lucifer the first? I would hope they're talking about the very first time he lost.
Yeah, that's probably the one they're looking for. I've read all those early issues. I don't remember the reference to Lucifer though.
An alien named Lucifer. How can you forget that? You're not a true X-Men fan, David. You're not a true. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
When I'm thinking about the thing, like the alien thing, I'm thinking of the Eric the Red fights, and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that was definitely not the same thing.
But yeah, I'm not remembering Lucifer at all. So.
By Lucifer, which resulted in a giant stone block falling on his legs. That is not the same as a cave-in.
All right. Well, no one got that one. So, I think it's your turn, Ron. What category are you going to choose from? Is no one going to do the Avengers? Do we think that they suck that bad?
The movies are good.
I'm going to stick with the oldest of the oldies. I'm going with Spider-Man again.
Spider-Man. Okay. All right. Let me give you a hard one then. Let's see. Oh, no,
that's you hate me, guys. Just say you hate me.
Oh, I can't do that one either. Ugh. Hey, Matthew. Okay. Jose, what is Peter Parker's middle name?
Sure. I don't know. Donovan?
Did you say Donovan? Is that your fight? Is that your fight?
You don't like the name Donovan? It's not a good name.
It's a very
all
strong
those Donovans in the world.
It's a very strong name, and I was just taken aback because it's so powerful. It sounds like a superhero name. All right,
I'll answer. Yeah.
Okay. All right, David. What is Peter Parker's middle name?
I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to go with Ben.
Ben. Okay, I like that guess. All right, Ron. What is Peter Parker's?
That would be my guess because it all Uncle Ben kind of thing. From his origin, I would basically say, Benjamin.
Benjamin, yep. All right, final answer, Ron?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, chat. Now it's your turn. What is Peter Parker's middle name? I know you got this. I gave you a layup. What is Peter Parker's middle name? All right, Agent Cub says Benjamin. Ooh, Mammoth says Benjamin. All right, going once. Twice. Up. Rosa says Benjamin. The answer is Benjamin. I thought for sure. Donovan, Jose.
Well, I think that's where the clone Ben Reilly came from. He used Ben, and also in the movies Peter B. Parker.
Bro, I did not think that far in advance when I gave my answer. I answered way too quickly.
That's funny. All right, look, it's getting closer. So David, Jose, viewers, y'all at 5. Ron, you gotta come on. We gotta get on the board. You gotta pass him up.
He's only one behind.
I know. But one behind is still behind. He's gonna. All right. Got a few more opportunities to shine here. Jose, it's your turn. What category are you choosing from?
I don't know. I guess DC still.
Ah,
Still a chance I got.
DC villains. Boom. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh no, you're gonna get that one really easy. I gotta give you a good one. Okay. No, we're not gonna do that one.
But you thought,
All right. Here we go, Jose. This is your time to shine. Whose rogues gallery includes a federal agent named Broderick from the year 2462?
Whose rogue gallery
Includes a federal agent named Broderick from the year 2462. You got
I
this.
don't know. Batman Beyond?
Batman Beyond. Final answer.
Final answer?
Okay. All right, David. Whose rogues gallery includes a federal agent named Broderick from the years 2462?
Well, I'm going to say that would be way too old for Batman Beyond. I'm going to take a stab and say Booster Gold.
Ooh, Booster
Nice.
Gold. Nice guess. Booster Gold. All right, Ron, who you got?
Same as Dave. That was my first thought. Booster came from the future. Booster Gold.
Booster Gold. Woo, woo. All right, Roland says, besides someone pick Avengers, please. Everybody saying pick Avengers. All right. Do any characters from DC have rose galleries other than Batman? We'll
Yeah,
soon
Flash
find
has
out.
a rose gallery.
All right, so chat, what's your answer to this? Whose rogues gallery includes a federal agent named Broderick from the year 2462? Who you got, chat? Who you got? We got Warlord. We got the Outsiders. Any other guesses? Come on, Mammoth. What you got? All right. 3, 2, 1. The answer is boom. Booster Gold. Great. Look at that.
Way to go, Dave.
It also would make sense because he was essentially a fraud
The
in
future.
his timeline in the future.
Right.
Okay. All right. I think, David, it's your turn to pick.
Yep.
And everybody's saying Avengers, but what will you decide? What category will you pick?
It's going to take me, but okay, we'll do Avengers. We just handed it to Roland.
Good. I get to ask an Avengers question. All right, let's go hard mode. All right.
Oh, now you're going to throw a hard one at us. Huh?
I mean, what is hard is easy for you guys, right? You guys.
No, I want Avengers 100, not Avengers 800.
All right, here we go. This will be good. This is good because this will level it. Jose, in the Avengers versus X-Men event, which Avenger is captured by Cable? Look at this. I leveled the playing field for you guys.
Yeah, I have that on ebook.
Which
I have to
Avenger
read it.
is captured by Cable?
Yep. So in the Avengers versus X-Men event, which Avenger is captured by Cable?
I don't know. Iron Man?
That's your final answer.
Sure. Final answer.
All right, David. In the Avengers versus X-Men event, which Avenger is captured by Cable? You got this. This is you. This is you.
This is not me. I'm gonna say let's go with Scarlet Witch.
Bro, so hang on while I grab That's cheating. Okay, Scarlet
Come
Witch.
on,
You
man.
said Scarlet Witch.
I'm gonna say Scarlet Witch.
He just said
Like
that.
I
He
said,
already knows what he's doing.
I've got the like I said, I've got the books to read. I haven't read them yet, so.
All right, Ron, you got. I know you know this. See, hand on the chin. That means that you know.
No way. I am just going to throw this out. It's just, shotgun against the barn side. I'm going to say the Wasp.
The what? The Wasp. That's great, but it's a fair answer. That makes sense. All right, chat. It is your turn. In the Avengers versus X-Men event, which Avenger is captured by Cable? Ooh, Agent Cub says Captain America, the low-hanging fruit. All right, I don't remember. I'm going to say Captain America. All right, Mammoth. You remember? Do you remember, Mammoth, who? Oh, in the Avengers versus X-Men event, which Avenger is captured by Cable? Okay, Pops is saying Captain America. All right, the answer is none of those.
Yeah.
It is Sam Wilson, aka Falcon.
The Falcon.
All right.
Who is now Captain America, right? So.
But that doesn't count because he wasn't.
I'm happy with that.
All right.
You're just happy Roland didn't get it?
Wait, nope, nobody got it. He is Cap now, but it doesn't count. All right, now we're gonna make this interesting. This next question is worth 3 points.
Oh man.
Ron, I think it's your turn to pick the category. Where are you going? 3 points.
All right. Yeah, because I can see my bedtime coming, guys.
Yeah.
We're going to go back to DC villains.
DC villains. All right, this is it. Got to give you a good one. Oh, this is you guys got this. This will be easy. Jose, General Druzad was banished to the Phantom Zone for creating an army of what?
Creating an army. I don't know, an army of man. I don't know, an army of
Got 10 seconds.
manhunters?
What is it? Manters?
Yeah, manhunters.
Manhunters.
No,
Okay.
that was the Owens. It had to be maybe an army of eradicators.
Okay, eradicators. Okay.
That's what I'm gonna stick with. Army of eradicators.
All right. Okay. You know what? You guys are right. I should have let the chat pick. I know. I'm sorry. I will do it next time. I promise. Rolla says, I don't even know who General Druzad is. Hey, Tank Ferret. I know. Okay. General Druzad. Pops the who. All right. David. General Druzad.
I'm gonna stick with Jose's answer. Eradicators.
Eradicators? All right. Okay. Didn't even need a repeat. All right, Ron. General Druzad was banished to the Phantom Zone for creating an army of what?
Robots.
Robots. Okay. All right, chat. General Druzad was banished to the Phantom Zone for creating an army of what? For 3 points. Give me your answers. What do you got? Nothing? Chat, you got nothing? Okay, we got zombies.
That's a good answer.
Robots of himself, Agent Cub said. Okay, zombies, robots. I have no idea who that is. All right, here's the answer. Oh, you guys should have got this. Bizarros. Bizarros.
Wow. Wow.
Mutant animals. All right, well, there's a clear winner. Somebody shined brighter. And that winner is David.
Don't know how that happened.
All right.
Look at him, came back.
I won, and yet I even gave the Avengers questions out there for
Yes,
Roland
you
to beat
did.
me.
He did.
Or at least tie with me.
fair. He played fair.
Yep.
All right, guys, that is the end of our show. Thank you so much for spending some time with us tonight. We know you can spend your time anywhere else. So every second you spend with us, we are very, very thankful for. And if you could do us a favor, if you like having fun with us here at Silverline, make sure you like, subscribe on all your social media platforms, share. Do whatever you can. Pop said, sorry I was late, chat. Nope. No worries at all. But again, thanks everybody. GG's Tank Ferret. And there's one thing we like to say at the end of every show. And that thing is
Make
mine Silverline. Thanks everybody.
Hi, I'm Greg Horn. Make mine Silverline.